Hello everybody and welcome to a very wet Valencia. This bit isn't actually my video, it was sent to me by a colleague who was just up the road from me. Definitely been raining. Only problem with all this rain is I get eaten alive. Even sprayed myself with DEET and they still get me. I know I must taste nice, but this is what I recommend. 50% DEET. Smells to high heaven when you first put it on, but it works. Even though I got bitten this time, it would have been 100 times worse if I hadn't sprayed the rest of me. So, one-way street, and I had to get into there. So obviously, right-hand drive was not happening because there's two bollards across the way. Noisy plane when I'm videoing. So I've had to go down to the car park down there, turn around, come up the one-way street the wrong way, hold all the traffic up, and blindside it down the side of this building. I would have recorded it for you, but I was concentrating, so that wasn't going to happen. They did move the cars that were parked here, so we got down there. I amazed myself with that one. I got down there, blindsided it down there without hitting anything. But the thing being, when I come out, I'm going to have to, because of the entrance, I'm not going to be able to turn right out of here, and as this is a one-way street to the right, I'm going to have to turn left and then reverse back down and turn around and go the right way, I guess. So we'll see. Don't you just love these places? So this is, all these boxes have got to come off the pallets. There's a guy in the back of the trailer. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, oh yeah, you can see him. Guy in the back, he's pulling them to the front and then just stacking them up off the pallets, and then they'll take the pallets off afterwards. See him being busy in there? Let's zoom in. Where's he gone? There he is. He's just going to stack all them. It's very hot for him to be stacking it on his own, but he's assured me he'd be okay. There you go, all done. Now all we have to do is get out. It's definitely not the biggest. Okay, that's helpful. Always a helpful place to park, right on the gate. Just see if I can squeeze it forward. Not a good idea to go between me and the wall. The forklift man went and found him. You just wonder, let's just park. It's them, there's yellow lines on the floor. Yellow lines mean no parking, but they still park there. So what you have to watch when you're reversing in and coming out is that little, well, it's quite a big curb opposite. But like I said as well before, it's been pouring with rain, so you really don't want to go on that dirt either. So I need to bring it forward, miss the curb there, and then, but stay off that dirt, because although that dirt looks solid, it's quite likely not to be. but I've got to come out straight because otherwise the trailer's going to catch the gates. But you can't see. I have my head out the window, just rolling the wheel, not on the dirt, but just on the curb, just before the dirt. I just don't trust that dirt to be solid enough. So that guy was stood in the middle of the road. He stopped all the traffic, but they still had to keep coming. So I'll pull over here and just let them past. If I get something like straight, then traffic will be able to get past. It's just like they haven't got a minute. They haven't got a minute just to let me get straight so that they can all pass by the side. Right, get myself organised again. I mean, it's a fair way that I've got to reverse before I can turn round, so it just what's this bloke doing now then? Now he just pulled in there because he was one of the ones that was pushing to get past me. You can just wait now. Sorry, but you're going to have to wait. There's nowhere I can go apart from backwards. See, push. But too late, mate. You had your chance to go past. You'll have to wait. It's about 300 yards that I have to reverse. So there is a T junction, so I can go round. There is a car park to my right, but I'm going out, so I've just turned it round this way, and we'll just go out. But we've got to go and pick up groupage at Alicante, and then we'll be heading up the road. Let's get along a bit. Yay, just the place you want to be on a Friday. Groupage house. 1, 2, 3, 4. This rigid going in is their delivery in. There's at least 4 Arctics in front of me. Marvellous. So I've been in to get the to speak to the guy in the office, and he said there should be a bay free now. I don't know if somebody's moved while I've been upstairs. I don't quite know what this guy in the orange thing's doing. Oh, Denmark, that one. He's come a long way from home, hasn't he? Let's see if I want to go there. Bay 2. What is this guy doing? Come on, mate. I want to go in there. Alright, okay. You come forward. I'll just avoid you then. Beyond me why they just couldn't go backwards and let me in, but there you go. Don't you worry, I'll manage. 4 hours on a bay. The joys of groupage on a Friday. Hello, welcome back. This is Cherbourg. See, something different. I cut out the bit in between because you've done that journey a few times with me. So we're coming into Cherbourg tonight. Now, used to come this way an awful lot, but don't come this way so much now, only because it puts an extra hour on the journey. But because it's coming up to holiday season and the boats are getting full, probably have to come this way more often. But it's an extra hour up through France to get here, and then it goes into Poole, so it's an extra hour from Poole. It's quite pretty. Extra hour from Poole up the road, so that's why we don't usually use it. And there's only one boat a day, so it kind of, back into the UK, there's Irish lorries that come out. So this is Sunday, so the Stena and the Irish ferries should be, I think they're just they're in because I've seen a lot of them going, but obviously because it's Sunday, a lot of the curtain siders won't be able to move. It's only been the cattle trucks and the fridges I've seen going down. So but say there's only one UK ferry during the day. So they built a bypass, so you go round the town now. We used to come straight in, but we have to go round now with lorries. There's a weight limit in town. As you can see, these have come off. They obviously have to finish their break, or I would say they're just parked because it's Sunday, and so they can't start till 9 o'clock this evening. Yeah, looking at the port, you can see the boats come in and they're all parked up. Look, so. There's two Irish boats, like I said. There's Stena, put one in there, and Irish ferries put one into Cherbourg. Comes direct from Rosslare into Cherbourg, misses out the UK altogether. And now with Brexit, a lot of, especially Irish companies, find it quicker to, both from the south and the north, they find it quicker to ship directly into France and miss out the UK, saves them doing the customs papers. I suppose we're not here very often. I'll just give you the once over coming in. So this is the freight entrance, obviously. There's a guy on the gate. Well, they're always used to, I haven't been for a while, so I don't think it's changed, no? Yeah, so you come up to the guy on the gate. He doesn't normally ask you for anything. You get close. I think he writes the registration number down when you're coming towards him. Let's see if it's still the same. See, I haven't been here for a while. Oh, yeah. Just waved his hand. He'll go through and just park it over here on the right-hand side. So park it here and get all the paperwork, and then go into Brittany Ferries, into the terminal. You have to actually walk out and walk into the terminal. This is a terminal, quite big. So you've got Stena on the left, Irish Ferries and then Brittany Ferries, which is the one I'm using just here on the right. A little cafe here as well, obviously toilets, but a little cafe. It's not always open, but usually when it's busy like this it stays open. So I've been sitting in the terminal a while because I've had trouble with the customs paperwork. For some reason the Spanish haven't done the paperwork properly. They've done the export from Spain, but they haven't done the import into the UK properly. So I can't get cleared in the UK. So what I've done, and what the sender has done, what the transport has done, is arranged to go under something called temporary storage. So this means that they let me on the boat and they let me off into the port at the other side, but I cannot exit the port because obviously it's not cleared. So I shall just, because it's Sunday, can't get hold of anybody today, so they've let me through so that like tomorrow morning they can sort it all out and work from there. They used to give you a little card to get through. Oh, barrier's automatic now. They used to give you a little card that you had to put in the machine there to let you through, but barrier's automatic. I don't know if somebody's watching you come up to this gate or what, I don't know. So hopefully it'll open when I get to it. Is something going to happen? You used to have this card and it sort of let you through that gate, and then it... Oh, it's moving. It's moving. That's fine. We'll wait for the green light. Merci. Au revoir. Now I've got 2 seals on this trailer. They always used to open every vehicle in Cherbourg, so they're going to have to seal it again if they open it. We'll see what happens when it goes along. Not very many lorries, not very busy here at all. A lot of mobile homes though. You might be able to, there's the Irish ferries just in the distance. The stender's just pulled out. You might be able to see Irish ferries tucked under there. Oh, all tucked away on the boat. I didn't have to open it. They just checked the seal on the paperwork, so let's go back to Poole. Well, welcome to the UK. Quiet night. It's very quiet here, so I shall bring you back tomorrow when I know what's happening and we can get out the port. Well, what happened? Well, I walked over to the customs shed just over there. That's the blue building there. And he said, it's all done, can't see anything wrong. The guy that's doing the transport sent me the GMR, which is what we need to get at the port. So I had to go around to Brittany Ferries because they hadn't got things organised on their side. So hopefully we'll be able to get out the gate now. It's a very small port, Poole is, but it's very busy. So just if you come this way, just keep your eyes out, because these guys on these big forklifts and everything on the port, they're very busy. They do a lot of this wood and they're loading flatbeds and everything. So just give them a bit of space. So finally, we're heading out of Poole. She took the ticket, checked it on the system, which bizarrely comes from Tilbury. Customs man said Brittany Ferry said it's too expensive to go on the actual customs website. So anyway, let's make a move up the road. You are quite close to Tyne in Poole docks. We used to come this way a lot on the direct ferry on a Saturday morning, so like we'd spend Friday night here, and Tyne is just here to the right. So it's quite a nice place. I mean, there's this little, you have to watch this bridge, but there is another bridge just a little bit. If you go left at the roundabout I came out of, there's a new bridge there, Twin Sails Bridge. That was put there in 2012 for the Olympics, because they had a lot of the boat Olympics down here, all different categories of boat stuff, and they put that extra bridge in because this one is too low for the boats coming in and out. So it's quite pretty, I don't mind it. There's a big Asda outside town as well. Well, that's outside the port, just here. My first delivery is up at Tamworth, not far from the yard, but I'm going to go up there and see what happens. I shall bring you back when I get up there. Hello, welcome back. There we are. Welcome to Tamworth, and our load is all safe and sound. These guys are going to put a ramp up, the same as they did with the tiles, and they just chain it to the shipping rings to make sure it doesn't move. Then they can drive the forklift up and down and it's not a problem. Exactly the same as the tiles. So I'm going to leave them to it. There's two guys up in the back handballing it all down, so I'll leave them to it. So I've got the Tamworth off, two nice lads there, and now I'm up by Newcastle upon Tyne. Very pretty here. I did one delivery in Manchester on the way, so we'll see what happens when I get up here. It is getting to 5 o'clock now though. So I got here at 4:45 in the evening, and they were just going home. So they've let me reverse into their yard, put a massive lock on the gate, and we'll wait and see what happens in the morning. I will bring you back in the morning. I'm going to make some tea and have a good night's sleep. Well, good morning. As you saw, the bloke came in right on time, opened the gate. I've moved a little bit forward so that he could get his van out, reversed back up, and this is how these do it. Apparently this is how they unload containers as well. This sort of system, it's not mechanicalised or anything, but the rollers move as they're throwing things down. So they just put it into the back of the trailer, and it just gets longer and longer until it gets to where the goods are. And there's one lad just piling it onto the conveyor belt thing, and then there's a lot of others sorting the stuff and putting it onto little trolleys. Well, they were nice people there. Didn't take long. Those lads were busy. I'm going to make my way back down the road and have a few days off. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I cut out the bit in the middle because I just found the Cherbourg thing. I wanted to show you that because we don't do it very often. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just a bit of a change. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, ring the little bell. You'll get notifications of when I post again. Give me a thumbs up, and I shall catch you all next time. Take care. Oh, and if you're ever in the northeast, it's a beautiful place.